What is up, everybody? Reubin here. My name's Reubin and welcome to That Crazy Game with crazy explosions and time. No, it's not a case of I forgot the name of the game. That is literally the name of the game. Quite simply, we have this beautiful structure here in front of us. Our cat is on the roof and we need to save our cat. However, the building blows up. We make use of a slowed down reality. We slow down time and we jump using the debris. We've got to make our way to the top of the tower to rescue our cat. Very simple game, very basic, but it looked like it could be a lot of fun. I don't think the video is going to be too long. I think it could be a relatively short one, but I just wanted to show obviously what can be done with certain indie games and to what level of destruction and detail this developer went. So pretty straightforward. We've got this beautiful building in front of us, and as you can see, shit blows up. So now it's simply a case of we need to run and jump and use this debris to try and make it to the top of the damn building. Now, I tried this once already, and it's not the easiest thing to do. You do get yourself turned around quite easily, and sometimes you misjudge how far you can actually jump. Now, every now and then you will hear a little meow. No, I am not a cat, I am a human. I need to make it to where I just looked, and I'm trying to save my cat from absolute death when the building does eventually explode and the flames get to my kitty cat. But I have fucked up because now that blast is way way too high and I can't get there. But we gotta restart. Okay, so it's gonna blow up again, and I think this time it's just simply a case of finding that rhythm, finding the right debris to use. So obviously I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait for a bit more debris to actually form so that I've got a better field to run on. So that's gonna possibly throw me forward. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was just shit landing on my side. I mean, if you have a look carefully, you can see on the building itself there are some cracks. That's possibly where everything is going to deform. But I mean, it is simple and it is a lot of fun. I mean, there's nothing major to the game. There's no story, there's no shooting, there's no nothing. It's just one explosion and you jumping from piece of debris to another piece of debris to basically save your kitty cat on the roof. I wouldn't say it's the most fun I've ever had playing a game, but it's unique. It's something different. It's an awesome little way to have a look at what games are capable of. Fuck, and I'm going the wrong way. Can I get to that debris before the blast actually gets there? Yes, I can. No, jump, jump, run there, jump. No, I'm not gonna make that jump. Shit. Can I use this debris to get back up? Fuck, I think it gets to a certain point that if you... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to make it up. I think it's gonna get to a certain degree or a certain point where the debris that's gonna be falling is not gonna be enough for you to make it all the way back up. I mean, that blast is constantly just going up, so I need to try and outrun that blast in an upward motion and hope that there's enough debris that I can actually use to climb up there. But it doesn't look like it. I'm literally going around. Ooh, what about this? I can use that. Jump there, jump there. Come on, try and make... Now you see, by the time these pieces fall into place, I'm already long past it. So I've got a bit of height there, but touch the water, so game over. I mean, we will make it to the top. I mean, I am going to make it to the top. That's the whole point of this video. But how long it's going to take me to get to the top is a completely different story. I mean, it's a lot harder than it actually looks. I mean, no jokes. Trying to make sure that you're going in the right direction, making sure that there's actually going to be some debris. Fuck. Oh my gosh, that was close, close. Come on. Oh, jeez. Obviously, you cannot... How the hell did I end up at the bottom here? How? It's a lot harder than it looks. I think it's simply a case of finding that rhythm, making sure you're ahead of the blast the entire time, and using this debris to your advantage. Now, I'm trying to obviously keep moving in an upward motion. I'm thinking the best thing to do is go in a either clockwise or anti-clockwise motion around the building, or just jump on the inside and end up going through the roof. That works, I guess. Come on. Okay, so we're doing a little bit better than what we did the last time, but still nothing great, and I'm falling behind the blast again. Shit. You gotta stay ahead of the blast. You just got to stay ahead of the blast. Now, people are probably looking at me, people that have possibly played this game, and thinking, you absolute retard, this is so easy. It's not as easy as what it actually looks. Or possibly because I'm trying to comment and do it at the same time is possibly making it a little bit harder. But I don't think so. I think it's simply a case of it is a little bit challenging. I mean, each piece of debris will obviously be moving at its own speed. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Each piece of debris is obviously going to moving at its own direction, its own... Oh, I'm dead. Its own trajectory. It's going to be moving at its own free will, basically. It's going to be tumbling, rotating. It's constantly moving away from the blast point. So you got to read it carefully. You got to make sure that you can actually ride it out and make it to the top. Now at this point, well, that works. What happens if I just stay in the center the whole time and just wait for the floor to push me up? And there's a dead guy in there. Well, he's dead now, that's for damn sure. Okay, so this time we are going to make it. I'm going to make it. That's 100%. Come on. Just focus. Oh, I caught that piece nicely. Shit. Come on, just keep riding it out. Just stay ahead of the blast. I think that's the biggest thing. You've got to stay ahead of this explosion. If you don't, you are going to have your ass handed to you. We're changing trajectory a lot, so maybe going in a clockwise or anti-clockwise motion is not the best thing to do. I thought it might be, because maybe that's the way the building will deform. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're making it. We're making it. We can do this. Oh my gosh. We're right here at the top. Come on, there's the cat. And we made it. Okay, so now it's going to show us the trajectory. The trajectory that we took, basically. It's going to show us how we did. So I was actually pretty close to the top there at one point, but I think I wasn't able to actually turn and get it, simply because of maybe I didn't have enough momentum going up. But it shows you I did stick to a certain trajectory, trying to go in a clockwise motion around the building. I don't think it's possible to just stick to one side and just constantly keep going up. I don't think the debris that it throws out would be enough. I think you've got to do what I did here, which is constantly change direction, constantly look for that next piece of debris that's going to get you further up and closer towards your kitty cat. So that's somehow how I ended up glitching through the floor. Do keep in mind it is an indie game, so obviously there might be some bugs in that, but it is still a lot of fun. And then back to where we started. I think I'm going to try that again. I think I'm going to see if I can't possibly do it first try. Now that I've got an idea of how the building is going to explode, let's try this one more time and see if I can't get it straight off the bat. Okay, so it's going to explode. I'm going to wait a little bit and I'm going to ride it out this way. Now this time we're going to get moving straight away. We're not going to wait for anything. We're going to find the pieces of debris and we're just going to move up. Because the only direction we're going is up. I sound like a motivational speaker. Okay, so ride out that one. Use that piece over there. Use the wall. Bounce over that. There we go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Why does it feel like it's so much harder this time? Oh, good gosh. Jump. Oh my gosh, oh my god. Okay, I'm trying so hard to make sure. Oh my gosh. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm trying so hard to make sure that I'm gonna make it to the top first try. Well, not really first try, it's like my 7th try. But now that I know how this explosion works. Come on, there we go. I'm right here at the top. Just jump. Kitty cat. So this time I did stick, I think it was a clockwise motion around the building. Obviously we're going to be going back now anti-clockwise, but I think I stuck to a clockwise motion around the building and I just kept moving. I just kept moving to the next piece of debris. Didn't stay in one place for too long. That is possibly the problem I had when I tried it out the first couple of times. I was standing around on one piece of debris for way too long. I just wish that when it did this playback, when it did this rewind basically of the trajectory that you took, it would possibly show you the exact pieces of debris that you used, just so you can see what you used and where you used it to be able to make your way up here. But that is the game in total. I don't think the game offers any more than that. Like I said, it's going to be short, it's going to be simple, but the idea is quite interesting. It's a very simple little indie game. The link for the game will be in the description below. You guys can go try it out yourselves, download it, show the developers some support. I mean, this obviously took quite a bit of work to be able to put this much detail into the game. I mean, it has been done very nicely. Apart from one or two things that I could possibly say could be a little bit different, it would be quite nice to see different levels possibly going higher, or different challenges possibly being more than one explosion. There's so much that can be done with this game, and right now I'm just standing here watching this explosion take place, because unfortunately there isn't actually a main menu. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it, because I know I had a lot of fun playing it. Now, if you guys did, by all means, leave a like, show some love, and I will see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe. But obviously, until then, cheers.